What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're using a brand new product on my Toyota Tacoma. This is from Hydro Silex. It's an off-road ceramic coating, which means in today's video, we're gonna be testing this out on the truck and taking it off-road to really see how this works. So if you're new to the channel, we love keeping our vehicles in tip-top shape, just like they came off the factory floor, but we also like to have fun and enjoy the vehicles. So I love going off-road with the Tacoma, and now it's going to be better protected when we go off and get it all dirty, and then have a clean looking ride when we're on the roads. So before we can apply this, we need to go ahead and wash the truck. With the truck now cleaned up and ready to go, before you apply any coatings to your paint, you want to make sure you're not doing this in the heat of the day. So you don't want your paint to be very hot. So we're doing this around 7 o'clock. It's like 54 degrees out right now because that can make the coating dry up quicker and not cure properly on the paint. So we're doing the driver's side before we go off-road. I'm leaving the passenger side as is so we can get a better before and after. And there's instructions on the back of this kit too. If this is your first time doing this is actually my first time doing this. I've had coatings done before and watched, but this is a first for me. I have a whole bunch of brand new microfibers because we're going to be going through a lot of them. So I'm basically using 2 microfibers per section that I'm doing. So right now I'm just going to focus on this front section of the door, and I'm going to spray the coating or the area that I'm going to work with. So just go like this, and then taking a clean microfiber, I'm going to go just in this section here and kind of wipe it all in that area. And after I do this, it's time to use a second microfiber to take that coating back off basically. And that's pretty much the whole process. So we're gonna be doing this down the whole side of the truck here. And you can, well, you can't already tell because you can't see it that well, but it's looking really good. I love how this coating is going to better protect this paint so we can have the best of both worlds. I can go off-road, get this all dirty, and we're gonna see later in this video how well that comes off. With the truck all coated now, it is ready for our off-roading adventure tomorrow. Now, one thing that we did want to test, or you guys won't really be able to see, but this half here is not coated. I'm just going to take my sleeve and run it along the truck, and it feels very kind of gritty and rough. Brian even tested this too. Now, if I come to the same side that we coated, it's almost like an ice skating rink. You just glide right across this. Now, of course, you guys won't be able to see that. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, but this is going to definitely better protect the paint. And now it's time to jump into our off-roading adventure and really see how well this does at repelling dirt, grime, and anything that's gonna get on this truck. And it's a new day, you guys, so we are out on the trails here, about to get the Tacoma all dirtied up. I did, however, go ahead and coat the wheels on the driver's side as well, so we can get a good before and after. Wheels is something that I hate cleaning, so we'll see how well that keeps us more clean from all this dirt. So you can see we have what used to be a sinkhole. This was covered in mud. It still is pretty thick. We have some, what, 6 to 8 inch deep mud on one side. So we're gonna go through this 2 ways so that way we can get both sides equally as dirty. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting muddy there.
Yeah, you're good if you stay on the left side of this one.
How's that look?
Pretty good. You can go straight right now though.
All right.
Because your rear end, you don't want that to slip out.
I got good bumper clearance.
Oh yeah.
Do we have a mud hole down there?
Looks like a little bit more.
Maybe.
Hey, this is the first off-roading with the 34s.
It is. So far I'm not rubbing.
Yeah.
Of course that might change right now.
That cab mount chop though. No rubbing.
Yeah. So even though we may not find mud holes like we're thinking, I'm sure the mud will come off the tires and get all on the paint.
Yeah. Let's go see what these bumps are gonna do.
We're going right here.
Yeah.
So at least we're testing. I mean, we're getting dust all over the truck.
It'll be a good test.
So, yeah. All right, so we made it to basically our testing area now, so it's really cool that we found this area. We've done a little bit of testing off of camera just to make sure we're not going to get stuck. I don't have a winch or anything, and we are out here by ourselves. So you can see this is probably where we wanted to go, but I went in, what'd you say, at least a truck length, and it was a little bit slippery to get back out. So we're going to avoid this giant sucking mud hole right here and go to the right side here where you can see we tested, and we have a little bit more harder dirt, but at the same time, it's a little bit more wet too. So we might get a lot more mud and stuff surrounding the truck than getting sucked into this basically like quicksand mud.
Yeah, that's 2 feet deep right there. It's hard to see on camera.
If I had another truck, we could try to do that, but most likely we'd be towing it out. The only precaution that we are taking is we found this pallet that we're going to put right in the middle, just in case it does sink down a little bit. We have something to grip at least, so we don't get stuck, but at the same time, we could still do our test. So I guess I'm just gonna throw it right here.
All right.
You can see that's slurped down a little bit.
Yeah, at least we know we can jump onto this.
Yeah.
But at least the tire will grab here, and from there to here is only the wettest parts. Everything else looks pretty hard.
Yeah.
So we should make it. Well, that was nothing. His tires didn't really sink too much at all. That worked really well.
We disintegrated that thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
You only sunk a few inches.
Yeah, no, I mean, we didn't even get as dirty as I thought. So we made it to this next spot here, and the ground under the water there is actually pretty solid, but I went up to my ankles right there. But I think that's our only spot that I need to stay away from.
Look at the river running.
Oh wow. Holy wow.
You made a little river.
Wow. Well, there we go, guys. We got it muddy.
Oh yeah, and it'll sure splash up.
Yeah. Wow. I think we made it to the end of this trail, but we found one last little puddle-ish kind of muddy dirt thing that we'll go through. So here we go.
Hey, I was looking.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, but this side is way cleaner than the other side.
We've been going back and forth on different places too.
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, look at the hole.
All behind the fender flare.
So
right
look what we have. We have a lot of marks.
Yeah.
A little bit on the hood.
Oh.
Things like that.
You know, it is very.
But look, we only just have a few big pieces.
Look at how there's not a lot of buildup here.
All right, so guys, you got a good idea of that side.
And then
that's actually impressive.
look at how thick this is.
Look at this, it's splattered way more.
Interesting.
And we'll do another look once we go past the thing again, but I will say there's a lot of random dirty water spots and stuff. Dude, that's impressive already.
We got just straight lines of dirt on that side, and this is more caked on.
Yeah, that's a clear difference.
Wow. It really is, like.
Dang, and when we wash it, we'll see how quickly this washes.
And I also did the wheels.
Those are
a different story.
Caked in mud,
Once we get the power washer on those.
Yeah, but even looking back here, that's impressive.
Wow.
Nothing on the back yet.
And we only did one coat.
Yeah.
You can do more than one coat.
But this side is noticeably more muddy. We'll see at the end of the day, but
yeah.
That's impressive already. Look at
Interesting.
Wow.
Do it for the vlog.
This is the dirtiest this thing's been in a long time.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we're back to this puddle now on our way out. Let's see how this goes through it, going the other direction.
All the mud is just splattered on.
Actually, that's so impressive. Yeah, look at the texture of the mud on this side, the coated side. It's just like it's there in 3D.
Okay, well, it's kind of like that on here, but I think it's a little thicker.
There's so much more on this side.
Yeah, I know.
And we've done everything equally.
That is impressive.
It genuinely, and we've done everything equal. Like, we're not trying to be biased.
Yeah.
It is genuinely cleaner on this side.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to clean.
Look at your wheels now.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
A little different.
When you're stuck in a rut.
It's sometime later and we've made it to the car wash now, so you can really see on the driver's side here how we have dirt splattered everywhere, but at the same time it's not as thick as the passenger side, so hopefully it's going to be much easier to rinse off. You can see the half of the hood we did is pretty much clean compared to this passenger side, and then as you can see down the entire passenger side, mud is everywhere. It's made its way up to the windows as well, and so it's going to be interesting to use the power washer and see how much residue is left on both sides, so I'm really interested to see that. So there's our fun day out with the Tacoma, testing out this off-road ceramic coating from Hydro Silex. I'll have a link to their website down in the description below. Definitely an awesome product. As you saw in today's video, it kept all of the dirt to a minimum, at least on the one side, and even after we washed it, you could see it beat up on one side versus leaving water spots on the other side. So if you park your vehicle outside like I do, this can keep it better protected from all of the elements, water, dirt, dust, anything like that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button if you'd like to stay up to date on our daily uploads. We'll see you guys in the next video.